Hello there, my name's Scott. Today I'm going to be doing an updated review on a Green Tech G120 electronic cigar which I received from www.inhaler.com. Now I did actually receive and record the review for this model. It's probably maybe about sort of 5 or 6 weeks ago now, and it was a fantastic electronic cigar. And there was one problem with it, and that was with the automatic switch. The problem was that to be able to get it to activate, you had to either sort of blow out quickly and then inhale straight away, or I had to, as I was inhaling, sort of wiggle my tongue about to be able to get the LED to light up, which would then obviously activate the atomizer. So the guys at Inhaler saw the video, and obviously then they sent me out a new replacement battery just to see if it actually sort of improved the cigar anymore. So I've got the new battery here, and so this is just basically, it's not going to be a full review, it's just going to give you an update of it. Now the original scores I gave for the G120 was for the looks a 9 out of 10, vapor production 8 out of 10, throw hit 8 out of 10, battery life 8 out of 10, but I only scored the switch performance as a 5 out of 10. Now obviously, it still looks exactly the same, so there's, it's not going to be marked any differently on the looks. And the same thing with the vapor and the throw hit and the battery life, it's all exactly the same as before, so I'm just going to concentrate on the actual, the switch. Now, like I said, the original one, for me to be able to get any vapor out of it, I had to sort of blow out quickly and then inhale straight away, or I had to, as I was inhaling, sort of wiggle my tongue to be able to get it to actually work. So I'm just going to show you the new improved battery now. Unfortunately, I can't show you the old battery to come, so I can sort of compare it for you, because the old battery did eventually completely pack up, and so that went in the bin, unfortunately. But if you want to watch see what the problem was, then also just go along to my YouTube channel or my website and look out for the review of the G120 electronic cigar, and you can obviously see the full review there. So I'll just show you what the new switch is like. As you can see, it's actually working properly now. I'm not having to sort of blow out quickly before, and I'm not having to wiggle my tongue about, it's a massive improvement. However, there is still as you're inhaling, there is about maybe about half a second sort of delay before the actual switch starts to activate. And also what I've noticed is that even though it is working, for some reason the LED just suddenly sort of randomly sort of cuts in and out again. I don't know if it will do it now. I'll just try and demonstrate. See what I mean? And but like I said, as long as I'm not having to wiggle my tongue about or blow down it beforehand, I can only see it as a massive improvement. For like I said, the vapor's still exactly the same, still getting a nice amount of vapor. Unfortunately, obviously, so I have had this quite a while now, and these are the cartomizer type where you can't actually sort of refill the cartridges. So I've had to actually sort of not use this for about the last sort of 4 weeks. And I know that just before I did stop using it, when they Inhaler contacted me to say they'll send out a new battery, I was almost pretty much at the end of this cartridge here, and there's no way of actually sort of being able to refill it. So I'm probably not getting as much vapor now as what was in the original review, so you just have to either watch the original one, and you can see exactly how much vapor you get in there, but it's still a nice amount of vapor, even though the cartridge, I'm pretty certain, is almost at the end now. I don't know if you heard that, the ice cream van turned up. It's just two reviews in a row he's turned up now. So I'm going to give you the new scores now. For like I said, the looks is still a 9, vapor still an 8, throw hit still an 8, battery life still an 8 out of 10. But the switch, which was originally a 5 out of 10, is now going to be a 7 out of 10. Now I did give the original score for this as a final score of 8 out of 10, and that score's still going to stay the same. Even though the switch has improved, it's still going to be a final score of 8 out of 10. It is literally, for me, this is like the benchmark for all other electronic cigars out there. It's absolutely fantastic, and the best thing about it is the flavour of the cartridges. It's the best tasting e-liquid I've ever tried, ever. No matter what, whether it's fruity or tobacco-y, this is the nicest tasting cartridges I've ever had, and I really wish that the manufacturer would actually sort of start producing that in a bottle of e-liquids, then I can refill it up myself, like in other cigars or other electronic cigarettes, because it tastes absolutely fantastic. However though, there's something I did forget to mention in the first review, which I think is quite a valid point to mention, and that is that it absolutely stinks. Literally, you know, most electronic cigarettes or cigars or the pipes, they don't really have much of a aroma. If they do, it's extremely faint. You wouldn't really notice it. But like the first day I got this, I was vaping it away while my wife was out at work or shopping, and as soon as she come in and she walked through the door, the first thing she shouted out was that, you know, she thought I'd been smoking a real cigar. You know, it really is a very strong smell, especially if like, I'm in a fairly large room at the moment now, but when I go out and come back in again, you know, it really does hit you. It's a very strong smell, which is a little bit of a negative. But the flavour of the cartridge is, you know, far surpasses it, if that's the right terminology. No, so overall, fantastic electronic cigar, best out there by far, in my personal opinion. So if you fancy getting yourself one, go along to www.inhaler.com, and also come and visit my website at www.e-cig-reviews.com. That's e-cig-reviews.com. Thank you for watching, and happy vaping. Bye bye.